Catholicism is very important in my life.
Especially as a Filipino.
I am proud I am a
It
Catholic.
evolved to a new
It
entity.
changed my life.
One of the
Parents
foundations of
baptized
our
me.
country.
Parents
It changed
baptized
my
me.
life. I am proud.
in court,
It changed
as
my life.
A big
I am
role
proud.
it is
It
Filipino
changed my life.
I am a
I am
Catholic.
proud.
I am a Catholic.
Catholicism. As a Filipino Catholic, I can easily say that Catholicism is not just a religion for Filipinos, but it is also a way of living. With that insight in mind, I'm sure that you are all curious with our historical argument. That is, Filipino Catholicism is an evolving entity and plays a dominant role in the Philippine community, especially in the lives of Catholic Filipinos. And to better explain it, it will be discussed by a collaborative team. I hope you learned something from it.
The Philippines we all loved has a rich background history and in fact heavily influenced by its colonizers, and among them, the Spanish colonization has the most impact as Filipinos and was even the reason for the name of our country after its king, King Philip II.
With the Spaniards' arrival, they also brought here with them Spanish friars or Catholic priests who converted many indigenous Filipinos and baptized them. Then they also introduced Spanish Catholicism's cultures, traditions, and practices, which in turn the Filipinos adopted, and now with a mix of Filipino culture, a Filipinized Catholicism.
Some reasons why it spread rapidly is because of the country's lack of centralized religious institutions and the presence of other religions like Islam. Catholicism have a close associations with the Filipino identity, and because of it, they promulgated various teachings that until now still evidence to us.
The number of Christians constantly grow as time goes by. One of the reasons that causes this growth is baptism. For a newborn child from a standard Catholic family, it is necessary to be baptized to welcome them into the Catholic community and free them from the initial sin. And because most of them are commonly baptized months after birth, what usually happens is they are stuck with the religion their parents gave them.
It can be observed that the practices of Filipino Catholicism is quite unusual, especially on the devotion to Mary, suffering Christ, and the Santo Niño. The most famous feast that is associated with religion is the Feast of Black Nazarene, that draws millions of people to the streets of Manila, and even though it is dangerous and impractical, it is still being practiced by many Filipinos. Also, one of the odd practices we do are the penitential rituals during Holy Week, like whipping the back of their body or intentionally being crucified. And even though it's not safe, it is still being practiced and experienced in a wide variety of Filipino vernacular forms.
Spaniards used Catholicism to easily colonize the Philippines, and ever since then, the lives of Filipinos has revolved around the Catholicism. The strong influence of Catholicism can be seen in everyday lives of Filipinos. Filipinos base their everyday actions in line with their religious beliefs. The word Almighty God can be seen written in the 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Even those who stand witness in courts of law may place their hands in the Bible before testifying, symbolizing their honesty, swearing truthfulness in whatever they say.
Here in our country, it is truly evident that Christianity is still dominant in terms of religion. But usually, when we discuss these kinds of topic, we only think of places here in the Philippines where Christianity are widespread, like here in Luzon or even in Visayas. How about in Mindanao, a place where other religion rules? Today, the Islam-Christian conflicts is one of the biggest issues our country faces since its independence. This issue started in the late 1960s because of the growing numbers of Christian settlers in the Mindanao, and as a result, towns has been divided into Muslim and Christian zones. The resettlement led to Mindanao having a Christian majority overall, with Muslim concentrated areas in the southwestern regions. These events and other significant related led to the Philippines having around 81% of the citizens Catholic, 11% from Christian denomination, and around 5.6% Muslim. Thank you all for watching our video. I hope it gave you all a better understanding about Filipino Catholicism. Good day to everyone, and God bless.